right now on the Upside. Reunited, and yeah, it feels so good. See the unique people making this magic possible.
Plus, in the hit song Summertime, Will Smith told us how the smell from a grill may spark up nostalgia, but it's also burning up wallets and credit cards, why this summer's cookouts are getting more costly, plus some tips to save.
The Upside serving up the sweet side of life on this National Macaroon Day, because there needs to be an excuse always to eat more cookies. Let's go.
It's time to look up.
Let's talk about this.
That's a great idea.
To enjoy stories showing the brighter side of life.
A catalyst for growth.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Showing good people doing great things.
This is my purpose.
Turning troubles into triumphs.
What a creative solution.
Everyday heroes rising up to inspire hope. Right now on the Upside.
You ever had one of those days where you just felt like you were walking on a tightrope without a net? Well, yep, this guy is doing just that. Woo, stressful there. This dazzling and death-defying stunt was performed at 450 feet in the air by 48-year-old tightrope walker Andrea Loreni, high above the Italian city of Milan. The stunt broke the record for the country's highest tightrope walk. Organizers say it was a metaphor for the perilous journey humanity is facing from climate change.
Wow.
What a way to make a statement. I am sweating just watching that.
I mean, it just makes me, and then you have to wonder, what, in case the worst happens, what's the
plan?
What's the plan? Are you okay? Is it gonna, who else is there? Is there
Is she
netting?
attached or
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, but
I'm
hey,
scared.
hat tip to the bravery, to
Absolutely.
your metaphor. He made it, obviously, so bravo to you, man. Oh, okay, crazy. All right, with that, let's begin as we'd like to do here with stories from the very top of our feed. And thank you, Alexa, for sitting in today with us. Good to have you.
Love to be here. Love to be here.
And we start today with some videos that you just never, ever get tired of seeing.
Dogs being reunited with their active duty humans. This is the part of the deployment timeline we always get to see the happy ending. But there are weeks, months, even years between the order to ship out and the return home. And in that time, not every soldier has someone willing or able to look after their fur baby. That's where the Arizona Humane Society's Project Active Duty stepped in for service members like Sergeant Sabrina Rux. They find foster homes for the pups for the duration of the deployment.
She would send me videos, send me pictures, keep me updated. Oh my God, Heidi became like the best person ever.
I just appreciate their service. They are risking their life for my safety, for my grandkids' safety. And when I heard about this program, that's the least I could do.
Oh, the program is free for service members for the length of their deployment. And let's be honest, so many folks, their pet is their child, fur baby is here there a second ago. It's a huge part of their life. It feels like a family member. So it makes sense they can get that kind of great care, while they're away, serving all of us, serving the country. That's beautiful.
Well,
Good
especially
stuff.
since some of them are gone for so long. I mean, you worry about your dog being okay, and to see those cute pictures of the dog sitting in the car with the lady, I was like, all right, that dog's having a good time. She's well taken care of.
High cute factor on that story.
Absolutely.
All right, now to another one of our favorite topics here.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town.
That's how everybody walks out of the office on payday. We love it.
Love it, yep.
We're talking cash, specifically how much is going to cost you to top off your summer cookout. 'Tis the season, right? According to Data Assembly, the price of a bottle of ketchup is up nearly 28% from last year. As for mustard, that's up about 13%. And that's a lot more than inflation right now. So exactly what's the math here? What gives? Experts say producers are still struggling with rising prices on commodities like sugar and wheat that's used, of course, in their products. On top of that, your worst suspicions might actually be true here. Yep, some companies are using inflation as an excuse to boost their profit margins, because I guess they figure, well, you're already paying more, so let me just add a few more pennies or nickels on top of that. You won't know the difference, which is, stinks, but that's
we
what
know
happens.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Business is business, unfortunately. And at least I don't like mustard, so I'm ruling that out.
Finally, someone else besides me who doesn't like.
Thank you.
You don't like it on anything, or you don't like it
period.
Okay, now nothing. Okay.
I sometimes, you could hide some like Dijon mustard in something, but yellow mustard I will spot anytime, anywhere, and it's a no.
Okay. I got a lot of hate mail after I said I don't like mustard on hot dogs. Which apparently
Yeah, I also hate that.
apparently a federal crime. I didn't know. Sorry.
People, really, they are passionate.
About their
I've
condiments.
gotten it too. Okay, you know.
Well, you know us well enough on the show by now to know we aren't just going to drop the problem on you. We're also going to serve up a few solutions as well.
We try to help here. So here's how you can fight back. 1, make a menu plan and create a budget before heading to the grocery store. Check what you already have at home. I'm really bad at that. Make a shopping list and stick to it. 2, shop smart. Buying in bulk is a cost-effective option. Also look for discounts, sales, and coupons to get the best deals on party essentials. And 3, ditch expensive party decorations. You can get creative and make your own. Look for inspiration online or at local craft stores.
That's really good advice. Particularly look for what you already have. There's always something in the back of the pantry or you put in the freezer a year ago. Like, oh yeah, I have those patties, those hot dogs. Yeah, so good advice.
I always, if it's not in front of my face, I'm like, oh, it's gone. And then you come back and there's 4 of them in there.
Right, like, oh yeah.
So that I'm working on it. It's a process.
Bon appetit meantime, everybody. Do those cookouts.
Shop the sales. Well, there are those of us who spell the word bananas with a little bit of rhythm, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Well, because that's the only way we can remember how to spell it. Unfortunately. And then there are the kids at the National Spelling Bee who would laugh us out of the produce section for needing that help.
That was a great song. I remember that. Okay. All those kids are together, of course, right now at the Scripps National Spelling Bee taking place in National Harbor, Maryland. And our Upside host, Julie Grant, is with them. She drew the big straw to get one of the best assignments of the year because it's a room full of energy and fun. Must be just great to be around. We know she's having a great time. How's it going, Julie?
Greetings from Bee Week. Rob and Alexa, it's so great to be joining you. And I really feel like I got the best assignment ever this week, getting to be around these positive kids. So much like what we talk about on the Upside every day. The positivity that they're exuding is truly remarkable, just like their spelling skills. I mean, these are the most elite spellers in the country, and they're spelling right now. They're behind me, behind this wall, this pretty mural here is the ballroom where they are, and we're not allowed to make any noise in there, so I can't be talking to you two, so had to come out into the hallway where we're at the Bee Hall of Champions. And take a look at this. Look at this banner here. And throughout this long hallway at the Gaylord Resort in Maryland where we are, you see banners of every single past spelling winner. I mean, going all the way back to 1925. This is last year's champion, Harini Logan, right here. She is here at the 2023 Bee as well. And Zaila Avantgarde, who was the champ from 2021, she is here too. And so you see all of the different banners and the winning words. It's really fun to take a look at this. This is something fun for the families and the siblings to check out as they're rooting on the spellers. Speaking of the spellers, I have some statistics for you guys. This all began with 11 million kids from 20,000 schools. 166 spellers in this competition are at public schools. 49 of them have previously competed in the Scripps Bee. 22 of them have relatives who've competed in the same Bee. And there is a speller. He's speller 207, Akash Vukhodi. He is competing in his 6th Scripps National Spelling Bee. That is the most ever. I'm going to be interviewing Akash later as part of the broadcast, which you can watch on Ion Plus and on Bounce XL. And then, of course, the semifinals and the finals will be on Ion and Bounce. I'll send it back to you two in the studio, Rob and Alexa.
Former Spelling Bee contestant herself, Miss Julie Grant. So
I love it. She's the perfect
heaven.
one for the assignment.
Oh yes, she is definitely in her element right now. Thanks so much, Julie. We're going to check back in with you tomorrow. Have a great time. And with that, time to bring you a few quick little stories that are just fun to know, a little candy for the brain. Why not? And today, we ring in the anniversary of an iconic fixture from across the pond.
On this date in 1859, the Big Ben clock was completed. It's fun to know. The name refers to the biggest bell inside what had for more than a century just been called the Clock Tower. In 2012, the structure was officially renamed Elizabeth Tower.
Wow, wow, wow. Now back to that bell. It rang for the first time about 6 weeks after construction was complete. Big Ben weighs 13.5 tons. The hammer that rings it weighs about 441 pounds. Think about that. And when it rings, it hits 118 decibels. That is indeed the equivalent of your average rock concert.
That's awesome, and no wonder you can hear it across the city. And finally, here's one thing I've always wondered: how does it stay on time? Well, first of all, workers hand wind the clock 3 times a week, and to make adjustments, they add or remove a penny to the pendulum inside the clock that can change the speed at 0.4 of a second per day. Love it. That's so cool.
You think of that massive structure, the history, the incredible history of that structure, and to know they adjust it by putting pennies. Little pennies can make,
you know. Think they might have an official system for that, but that's all you need.
Just a penny. Love a little nugget like that. That's good stuff.